stretch out your right hand and twist your right hand on the wall with your right arm perfectly straight. And your left hand will be underneath your left shoulder, and you'll be stacking your knees hip width apart. You just stay there for a second and look at your right hand. Take a long, deep, steady breath in as you're looking at your right hand. And we're going to start right off on a balancing pose, just so you can kind of compare right at the beginning and then at the end the difference. So with your right hand on the wall, can you extend your left foot far to the back, the opposite direction of your right hand? And your chin is up as you look at your right hand. Keeping your jaw relaxed, take a deep breath in. Balancing all your weight in your left hand and your right knee. Then point your left foot to the ceiling. Shifting your weight, you're going to take your right hand off the wall and grab your left foot. And you're going to lift your left knee up above your left hip. Meanwhile, the whole time you're doing this, your jaw is relaxed. You're not locking up your throat. From there, go ahead, put your right hand on the mat. Put your left knee on the mat. Go into your cat and go into a cow. Then exhale your cat and into your cow. You're in all four, looking at the wall. Can you turn your head and look at your left foot? And you're reaching your left shoulder to your left hip. Then look ahead and inhale, chin it up. Exhale the opposite, right shoulder to your right hip. You exhale. And then look ahead. Let's do the opposite now. You're going to put your left hand up on the wall. You're stacking your right hand and your knee. You're taking your right leg straight out. You're looking at your left hand and you balance your weight in your right hand and your left knee. Stay nice and steady and point your right foot to the ceiling. Checking your balance with your right hand and your left knee. Then taking your left hand behind you, grabbing your right foot and lifting up your right knee above your hip. You're going to squeeze into your back muscle. Just stay there for a second. Take a long deep breath in, looking at the wall, and exhale. Both knees down, back into all fours, into your cat, and into a cow. Let's put your fingers up on the wall. You're going to put your thumb and your index finger on the wall, your palm of your hand on the floor. Let's just go right into a deep downward dog. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. Your knees are bent, and you're bringing your tailbone up to the ceiling. You're going to shift your weight from the right and shift your weight to the left. You're looking to stretch out and open up in the side of your rib cage. So you actually feel how you're expanding and opening up your ribs, your rib cage, and getting space in there to actually get the blood to flow in between the intercostal spaces as much as in your lungs. Your ears are in front of your arms and you're pushing into the wall to bring your tailbone up to the ceiling. So you're giving yourself a natural traction. Hold that a little bit longer and you shift your body left and right. And you're keeping your tummy in and up because you're trying to take as much weight off of your hands as you can. So your wrist and your hands are not taking all the weight. So you pull your tummy in and up and it actually makes you feel lighter in your body. That's using your bandha. From here, let's walk your hands 3 steps to your feet in a deep forward bend. Your feet are hip width apart. Put your hands on your lap and come into a deep chair. Stack your shoulders above your hips and your hips above the heels of your feet, and bring your arms out to the side and pause here. Adjust your feet that you feel like you're able to sink your hips down deep and feel planted. From there, bring your arms behind you and grab your elbows. As you grab your elbows, maybe you'll have to open your feet a little wider so that when you're holding on to your elbows, your shoulders roll back. You're still able to squeeze into the back of your muscles. And then just start to distract this pressure by shifting your weight from one foot to the other. So you're gonna kind of trick your mind a little bit. Your body cannot go into the defense mode because it feels that pressure and deep stretch here. So just by shifting your weight a little bit, you're distracting that and allowing yourself to really hold yourself in a nice deep chair pose, holding onto your elbows behind you, causing you to roll back your shoulders and drop your shoulders down to the heels of your feet. Now bring your arm to the side, bring your hand to your thunderbolt, and stand all the way up. Squeeze your kneecaps up, interlace your fingers, and put your hands behind your head. In this position, you're going to immediately bring the crown of your head to the ceiling. You're going to bring your kneecaps up, and you're going to even feel the arches of your feet going up. And then once you get in that position, just kind of shift your body weight from the left foot to the right foot. Just so you're constantly communicating to your mind that you're right here in the moment. You're not where you were 5 minutes ago. You're in a place of focus, a place of releasing any distractions, a place of you. This is a you time. A me time where you're able to just really kind of, and I'm sure you're used to it by now, that's how meditation works, is that when you keep doing it, your mind starts to know where it's going and what type of state it needs to be in. And so we're in that state now where we're just for 1 hour going to stay in this place and allow ourselves to make a difference for the rest of the week and weekend by just investing in this 1 hour right now. Got your hand behind your head, your elbows behind your ears, the crown of your head to the ceiling. You're squeezing your abdomen in and up as your kneecaps are in and up. You bring your hand to the sky as high as you can. You shift your weight to the right foot. All your body weight is in your right foot. All your body weight is in your left foot. All your body weight is in your right foot, and your left hand reaches down to your left heel. As you are exhaling, your right hand extending, and then you immediately breathe in and just keep extending your right hand with your mouth closed, as your right hand kind of touches the sky, as your left hand is trying to reach to your left heel. So you're having a beautiful, long, elongated stretch here. And in this position, you're in a back bend. Bring your right hand behind your head. Make sure all your weight is in your right foot, so that way your right elbow can reach to the ceiling. Now bring your right hand back up to the sky, turn your head and look at your right hand with your eyes wide open, and your head drops back as you're trying to grab an apple from a tree. You're reaching up, you're looking up, your chin is up. Good, and your right hand down. Arms out to the side, back into your deep chair. Lean back into your hips, hand to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale your hand to your heart, weight to the heels of your feet. From the heels of your feet, fold your body down. Exhale all the air out. Rocking your body from the right to the left. You just change, sometimes right at the beginning of your flow, it takes a lot of effort to shift your mind into this moment in this session. So rocking your body really kind of helps you to keep pulling your mind back in as we're in this flow. So you're in a deep forward bend, crown of your head is down, tailbone is up. Leaning back into the heels of your feet, put your hand back on your lap or your chair. Shift your weight to your hip. Now your hips above your heels. Now bring your arms up to the sky as you're stepping into your deep chair and look up to the ceiling. From there, you're going to stand all the way up. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot and to your left foot. You're going to put your hand behind your head as you're shifting your weight to your right foot and your left foot. And when you're shifting, I want your whole body weight to go in your right foot, not just a little bit, the whole body weight, because that's how you really work on the balance in your body, is that you know how to invest in your weight to strengthen your alignment. Shifting your weight from your right foot to your left foot. Let's go ahead, your weight is now on your left foot. Take your right hand to the ceiling, and right hand to your right heel, left hand to the ceiling. And just see how far you can separate your right hand from your left hand. Just use that dynamic and compare. The right hand reaching your right heel, your left hand extending to the sky, your shoulders roll back. You're looking at your right heel, but your weight is in your left foot. Bring your left hand behind your head. Squeeze your blades together. This is a backbend. Your right hand trying to touch the heel of your right foot. And your weight is in your left foot. Bring your left hand to the sky. Turn your head. Drop your head back. And try to touch the ceiling. You inhale. Bring your right hand to the sky. Keep inhaling. Grab your elbows behind your head and squeeze your blades together. Come back down for a deep chair while your arms are behind your head. Can you step your elbows above your hips? So instead of leaning forward, you're upright and back. And if that's difficult, then open your feet wider apart and sink down a little bit more, where you can be able to bring your elbows right above your hips, and your hips above the heels of your feet. It's all about planting the foundation and taking advantage of it to staff your body up and get the deepest stretch and engagement you can get. Let's bring your hand to the sky, bring your hand to your heart. You're still in your deep chair. You can feel the weight into the heels of your feet, and fold your body back down as you feel the weight in the heels of your feet. Shift your body weight from your right foot to your left foot. Dig back into the heels of your feet as you fold in and exhale. Look up to the wall as you inhale, and walk your hands back up the wall. So now we've got our muscles stretched out a little bit. You're back at the wall. Your palm of your hand on the wall. Your thumb and index fingers are pressing into the wall. And see if you can get a little bit more of a stretch into the side of your torso. Let's bring your feet together and take your right foot to the sky. With you pushing your hand in the wall, you can see how powerful and strong that right leg is. Bend your right knee, kick your right knee up on 6, 5. So that's all going to come from your right buttock. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your right leg back up. You're trying to get your chest to your left knee. And then bring your right knee to the nose. Take your right leg up. Bring your right knee to your nose. Take your right leg up. Bring your right knee to your nose, that's on exhale. Bring your right leg up, that's inhale. Put your right foot next to your left foot. Let's walk your hand to your feet and take a break. For some of us, that still is a very hard thing to do, is being in a downward dog as your leg is up. So you take breaks, drop your head down in a deep forward bend and just wrap your arms around your legs. Tuck your chin in. Your feet are hip width apart. Shift your weight back into the heels of your feet. Put your hands on your lap and sink your hips down from your chair. Bring your arm to the side of your body, your hips are sinking down, and circle your arm to your thunderbolt and you inhale. You're looking up to the sky. You're actually squeezing your blades together as you drop your shoulders down. Bring your hand to your heart and fold all the way back down as you exhale all the air out. Shift your weight a little left and right here. You're folding into a deep forward bend, go back into a high flat back, and rock your hand up the wall. You have your hands back on the wall, your knees are bent deep. You can feel as you bring your chest to your knees with your knees bent that you're squeezing your back muscles. Bring your feet together and take your left leg to the ceiling. Extend it up. If you feel like your hands are too close together, then separate them a little bit, that might help. Then bend your left knee and point your left foot to the ceiling and kick it up on 5, 4. Make it slow and deliberate, that you can get right into the left buttock. 3, 2, and 1. Then extend your left leg out. Feel the weight between both hands and your right foot. Bring your left knee in, take your left leg up. Exhale your left knee in, inhale your left leg up. Exhale your left knee in, inhale your left leg up. And one more time, exhale in, inhale up. Left leg is high, shift all your weight to your right foot. So you get yourself in a real clean downward dog with your left leg extended and put your left leg next to your right foot. From there, go on to your knees. And I want you to walk your hands back. You're going to sit facing at the wall. So you're sitting, you're facing at the wall. Scoop yourself up so you're about 2 feet away from the wall and lay on your back. So you're on your back. You're going to put your feet on the wall. You want to have your feet at a 45-degree angle with the heel of your feet on the wall. Then kind of rock yourself a little bit, because the more you can pull your body into the foundation, which is the floor, the deeper your stretch, the more results you're going to get. Now I have my feet together and my arms are trying to reach up past the top of my mat. And we take a long deep breath in and see once again if I can separate each rib in the rib cage. So that kind of tells me if I can separate each rib in the rib cage, that means I'm separating each vertebrae. And that's what you want. You want to give your spine a break. Bring your arms around, grab your right foot, wrap your arms and hug your right foot as you get your right knees to touch your nose as you exhale. Let all the air out. You're going to get your right knee close to your chest as you let the air out, with your chin tucked in. Then take your right hand and grab a hold of your right foot, pull your right foot back, and with your left hand try to touch your left knee. This is your bow and arrow. Hold that as that right leg is pulled back, your chin is tucked in, you're making every effort to have your left hand touch your left knee. Good, and lay back down. Arms over your head and inhale. Wiggle your legs a little bit. And keep extending your hands up past the mat above your head. Good. Exhale, bring your arms around. Grab your left leg. Hug your left leg. You're going to have your forehead touch your left knee or your nose. You're trying to pull your pelvic floor up as you hug into your left leg. Then grab your left foot with your left hand, pull your left leg way back, and you'll reach in your right hand to touch your right knee. You're looking for a deep crunch below your navel. This is all going in your core. Hold that for a moment. Keep pulling that left leg back. Good, and exhale. Left leg on the wall. Both feet back on the wall. Can you bend your knees and put your feet, plant your feet right on the wall? Can you bring your elbow to the side of your body? As you're planting yourself, push your body off the ground and go right into a bridge. You're going to go right into a high bridge, and let's put the heels of your feet on the wall as a plank. So you have the heels of your feet pushing into the wall, engaging into the inside of your thighs, gripping into your buttock. And the more you can engage into your muscles, the lighter your body feels. So that's kind of where your focus is at. How light can I get my body? That the more I engage, the less effort I have to deal with. My body kind of just feels like it's floating and hold back. Good, bend your knees. Go back into a bridge where you have the ball of your feet on the wall. Your feet are hip-width apart. And if you push your feet into the wall, you can feel it right into your hips. Stay there for a moment. Good, and then come down one vertebra at a time. Let's grab your knees, let's rock your knees left and right. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Keeping your chin, your knees tucked in nice and deep to stretch out your back. In this position, let's take both knees to the floor on the left. While you're doing that, bring your right hand behind your head and press your right elbow on the floor to the right. You have your knee tucked in on the left. Extend your feet out to the left and have your left hand grab both feet. You can bend your knees. Your left hand will grab both feet and your legs are stretched to the left. And you're looking at your right elbow with your right elbow on the floor. So you're going to try to pull your body down to the earth as much as you can. The more your body is in contact with the foundation, the more you're getting resistance in your body. Your body is being charged just from the gravity of the foundation, the ground. You're looking at the wall, you look at your right elbow and your feet are to the left. Hold back and take a breath in and feel that breath going in all the tight spots in your abdominals and in your torso. Good, exhale, bring your knees down. You're on your back again, grab your legs, your knees tucked in, and just have your forehead reach and touch your knees. With your hands are holding on to the shin of your leg in a real tight clench. Then grab your hand behind your head, interlace your fingers, and have your elbows tap the outside of your knees. Let's do 10 sit-ups. 10, 9, 8. Every time your elbows tap your knees, you exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 5. Make it deep and deliberate. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And lay back down. Grab a hold of your knees and rock your knees left and right. Okay, you're going to take both knees down to the right. As you get your knees down deep to the right, you're going to extend your feet far to the right. Your right hand is going to grab a hold of your feet. Your left hand is behind your head. And your left elbow is looking at your your eyes are looking at your left elbow. And while you're doing all this, you're hugging the floor because you want to get that energy that's coming from the earth and from this ground. You want to pull it in your body to really activate your joints and your ligaments and your blood flow. So we kind of really try to use this in isometric position here. So you're looking at your left elbow and your body, you're hugging the floor. Now take a long deep breath in. As you brace in your body, you inhale, and sometimes I'll even rock a little bit with my leg just to be able to make sure that I'm not locking anything up. Good, and then from there, bring your knees back up, you exhale. Bring your hand behind your head and have your elbows tap your knees. Shift yourself a little left and right, maybe folding nice and deep. Having your knees together, can you have your right elbow touch the outside of your left knee? Then can you have your left elbow touch the outside of your right knee? Let's go back and forth. 10. Every time you rotate and tap the opposite side of the knee, you exhale all the air out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 3, 2, and 2, and 1, and all the way down. You're on your back. Put your leg back up on the wall. And take a long, deep breath in. Just keep breathing in. Because we stretched out a lot of area already. So you're just going to stretch it out and lengthen it as you breathe in. Let's bring your arm to the side. Rock yourself a little bit. You're going to come closer to the wall. You're going to be about a half a foot away from the wall and bring your arms back over your head and wiggle your legs for a moment and just lengthen your spine. As you're about a half a foot away from the wall, can you grab your right leg and pull your right knee in? Exhale all the air out. Then switch and grab your left leg. Exhale, your nose will touch your left knee. Let's do a few of those. On 8, and 8, and 7. Make them deliberate, because you're trying to go down into your core. You want to make your core do all the work. So you have to pull it in and hug your leg, and then exhale the air out once you have your leg right to your nose. 3, and 2, and 2, and 1, and down. Arms over your head. So those deliberate moves where we're actually activating the muscle attachment right into the bone in the socket, and the tendon attached to the bone. That's when a memory occurs. We want to build memory in what we're doing. Bring your arm to your side, tuck your shoulders away from your ears, put your feet on the wall, hip width apart, brace yourself, and lift your body off the floor again. Open your feet wide. You're in a beautiful bridge here. You're going to squeeze into your buttock until you can feel like you're getting right into your sacrum. There are 2 muscle groups in your buttock, and you're trying to squeeze the upper part of your buttock. Your knees are far apart with the balls of your feet on the wall. Let's lower your hips halfway down and come back up and squeeze. Lower your hips halfway down, come back up and squeeze. Lower your hips halfway down, come back up and squeeze. One more time, down and back up. Can you shift your weight on your shoulders to make sure that your weight is even from your right shoulder to your left? Can you straighten your legs out and put the heels of your feet on the wall? Can you flex your feet and squeeze into the front of your quad and your hamstring? Can you feel like this pressure that you're having your feet on the wall is
pulling right into all the muscles of your legs. You can feel that, and that's what's making you feel lighter. That's the isometric of activating muscles in a static position. And hold. Good, bend your knees and come all the way back down. You're on your back, you grab your knees, you shift your body left and right. With your feet together, you're going to take both knees to the floor, but this time your feet are going to be touching the wall. So my feet are tucked underneath my hip, underneath my tailbone. My knees are bent, and my knees are pressing to the floor on the left. I put my hand behind my head, where both elbows are pressing to the floor. I look at my right elbow, and I'm twisting with this binding pose of your feet on the wall and your knees to the floor on the left. And just hold that for a second. Meanwhile, you're pressing both elbows to the floor and just creating a beautiful binding pose where your muscles have no choice but to have to give in. Take a breath in again, inhale, and then come out of that. Just exhale, and then do the opposite side. Tuck your feet into the wall. Dig both knees down to the right. Press your elbows to the floor. Look to the left. Press your feet into the wall to push your knees to the floor on the right. And then when everything's in place, relax your body and take a long, deep breath in. You're going to find that as you get your body in this binding pose, your breath is going to go in different places. And you just try to give it permission to do that as you're breathing in. And exhale. Both legs back up. Let's wiggle down a little bit more as you have your feet on the wall and you're on your back. Bring your hand behind your head, and you're just going to have your toes touch the wall as you're in this real nice, deep sit-up position where your elbows are tapping your knees. Let's see 10 of those. 10, 9. So what's happening is that with your feet touching the wall and you're close enough to the wall, when your elbows tap your knees, you're using your core. On 6 and 5, and every time you touch your elbow to your knees, you let the air out. On 3, on 2, and 2, and 1. On your back, tuck your elbow to the side of your body again. Put your legs back up on the wall and inhale. Just kind of plant your arms down and wiggle your legs. Good. Then plant your feet on the wall, come back up into a high bridge. This time you're in more of a bridge where you're having the balls of your feet on the wall, your body's off the floor, and you're stacking your knees above your hips and your hips above your shoulders. And just stay there for a moment. So these little inversions here, it's like triple what you're doing when you're upright. This just is triple effect on your body because everything's now upside down, and so the blood has to kind of rework in a different process to get your body to cooperate and to just really get the full effect. So it's really effective as you're inverted. But put the heels of your feet on the wall, engage into your kneecaps. Let your feet feel like your whole body is engaging here as you breathe in. And even your organs having that less pressure of gravity pulling down. You're now inverted. And you're just really activating your blood flow. Just hold that for a second. At the same time, you're not tensing up. There's a difference between isometric and engaging and tensing up. You're just allowing the blood to still flow and you're not locking up. Let's put your feet back on the wall, lower your hips down, bring your hips up, lower your hips down, bring your hips up. One more time, lower your hips down, bring your hips up. Walk your shoulders in. Feel the weight of your body drop into your shoulders. Breathe into your buttock. Come all the way down. Straighten your legs up and your arms over your head. Relax your jaw and extend your hands up to the top of your mat as you flex your feet. Look at your legs a little bit. From there, you're going to bring your hand behind your head and look between your legs. So you're holding your head up and you're looking between your legs. Now take your hand and see if you can tap the wall. If you can't, wiggle yourself down a little bit and just have your fingertips tap the wall. And you're looking between your legs. Just stay there for a second. This little bit right here is a really deep grip in your core. You just touch the wall and look at the wall. If your neck is bothering you, then hold your head up. Let's tap the wall on 10, 10. So you are tapping, you're reaching and touching the wall in this sit-up as your legs are on the wall. On 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, in, 2, 2, in, 1, and down. Arms over your head as you inhale. Stretch your arms out and breathe in. Can you feel that as you're getting your body stronger internally, that when you reach your arms over your head, you actually feel like you're stretching longer, that your muscles are actually getting stronger to help you stretch deeper. That's what you want. Rock your body a little left and right, and keep breathing in. Let's open your legs apart. Let's flex your feet and bring your hand behind your head again. Exhale. Look between your legs. Take your right hand and touch the shin of your left leg. Reverse left hand, the shin of your right leg. Ready? 10, 10. You want to reach and touch. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring your legs together. Let's finish up in a plow by scooting yourself right up to the wall. Bring your shoulders away from your ears and wiggle your legs a little bit. Look at your feet. Hold that for a moment. Breathe in deeply. Then bend your knees and put your feet on the wall. I want you to stack up the best you can. The closer you get to the wall, the better your plow is going to be because you feel more secure. You have your balls of your feet on the wall. Your hips are pushing forward. Your legs are together. And you pause. Take your right foot to the sky. You can support your back with your hand. You're going to swing your right foot over your head, left foot over your head, and go right into a plow. If the plow is difficult, then bend your knees and just have your knee touch your forehead. So you have some variations there. And I think after the last couple of weeks with a lot of deep work that we've been doing, that we're definitely seeing some progress in our body, and the plow here definitely can tell you how you're progressing. But find that suddenly this is pretty doable. As you're in the plow, you have different options too to touch your feet, to bring your hand behind your back, to bend your knees, to straighten your legs. The weight of this right on your shoulders is so effective. It's so healing in your neck muscles and in your shoulder muscles with your own body weight. Let's go ahead and bring your feet together and take your right foot to the sky. Put your right foot on the wall. Take your left foot to the sky. Bring your left foot on the wall. And let's finish up one more time in a beautiful deep a bridge pose here, where your both of your feet are pressing into the wall, and you're having the ability to squeeze into your buttock and push your hip forward, where you're really maximizing your weight from your knee to your hip to your shoulder, and go back. And then come on down. Let's wiggle a little bit away from the wall. And just bring your knees in and take a few moments and rock your knees left and right. Let's, from here, flip around into a child pose. You can flip to the right or the left, you go right into your child pose. Have your knees apart and go down deep into a child pose where your chin is to the floor as you're looking at your thumbs. Lean back and feel that beautiful stretch along the right side of your torso and along the left. Come back into the center and inhale. Your palms are face down. Come on up, float up, look up with your chin up, and feel the weight right into the heels of your hands. Come back. You exhale back, you inhale up and pause. You exhale back, you inhale up and pause. Into all four. Go into all four, go into your cat. Let's go to the downward dog. Your feet are hip width apart, your tailbone is up, your knees are bent, and you're trying to bring your ears in front of your arms. Shift your body weight to your left foot. Shift your body weight to your right foot. And feel that stretching all along the left side. Go back into the center. You're having your ears in front of your arms with a lot of weight in the balls of your feet, and walk your hand to your feet in 3 steps. Now shift your weight to the heels of your feet with your feet hip width apart. Put your hand to the side of your feet with your knees bent. Come on up for a deep chair and pause and sink your hips down. So in every phase, we recalculate. Bring your arms up to your thunderbolt and come all the way up. You keep inhaling up and you keep lifting up. You're going to just see how you can really get a deep stretch because of all the effort we put in strengthening not just your muscles, but the tendons and the ligaments. You bring your kneecaps up, you bring your hand to your heart, and exhale. Put your hand on your hip, roll your shoulders back, bend your knees, and jump your feet apart. Bring your arms out and inhale. Reach your right arm forward to the right, and left arm forward to the left. You're still lifting up. Bring your hand to the ceiling. Bring your hand to your heart. Open your arms again and just twist your body to the right. So you're real tall right now. You were able to separate each vertebrae one from another. That when you twist, you are lifting and opening and restoring the nerves that go right past the transverse process of your vertebrae. So you're actually going right into the center of your spine. Come on forward, arms up, inhale, hand to your heart. You exhale, you open up, you breathe in and out, and you shift to the left. High and upright. And you twist and look at your left hand. Breathing in. Because remember, between each vertebrae, there's tendons. And so you can lengthen your tendon, which means you're separating vertebrae. We are doing that. Come on forward, arm forward, come back up. Deep chair, hand to your heart.
Come back down, forward bend, you exhale. Look ahead and up, inhale, walk your hands up. Your feet are together, your right foot is to the ceiling, you inhale. You swing your right foot to your hand, you exhale. You shift your weight back to your hip, you come up for a deep lunge, and you bring your hand behind you to roll your shoulders back and drop your shoulders down. So you immediately reset. You bring your arms up to the ceiling as you inhale. You bring your hand to your heart. And since we did such a great deep rotation stretch, you can easily bring your left elbow to your right knee and just look at your left foot. Then from there, come back into your center, put your right foot back and into your plank. From there, you exhale and you kind of run down. You roll your shoulders back, you push up and lift up. Planting yourself, you chin it up, you're breathing in and out, you exhale your downward dog. In your deep downward dog, the balls of your feet are on the mat, you lift your bundle up and you lean your weight back into the balls of your feet. You shift your weight to the right and to the left to just reinforce the pressure of your feet. From there, you bring your left foot high up to the sky. As your chest is to your right knee, you swing your left foot to your hand, you exhale, you immediately go to your hip, you inhale, you bring your arms up as you inhale, lean back as your hips are forward, bring your arms out to the side, and put your arms behind your back. That helps you kind of reshift. You can see how your weight kind of moves from your feet. Just where you put your arms. So you brace yourself, you're feeling that in your hip. Bring your arms back up, my arms spread way out and way up. Bring your hand to your heart, right elbow to your left knee, and look to your left. Shift the weight. You're doing really good. Hold that and keep your body light. Good, look at your left foot. Both hands are now down. Left leg is there. Wait to the heels of your hands and down to your chaturanga. As you roll your shoulders back, you push off, and when you're good and ready, you come. From there with the weight in the heels of your hands, you exhale downward dog. Getting your feet together, shift your weight to the balls of your feet, and then go ahead and take your right foot to the sky. Can you bring your right knee to your nose? Can you pick your right leg up? Can you bring your right knee to your nose? Pick your right leg up. One more time, take your right knee to your nose. Take your right leg up and inhale as high as you can go. Squeeze into your right buttock. And then take your right foot to your hand. Left foot at a 15-degree angle from your hip. You come up with your left hand to the sky. That was inhale, and left hand to your left leg, you exhale. Right hand to the sky, you inhale. Go to deep warrior pose. Right hand to the sky. Left hand to your left heel. You're looking at your left heel. Right hand forward. Circle your left hand forward back to your lunge. Shift your weight back and sink it down. Hand to the sky, you inhale. Now you're sinking in your hips, which is going to allow you to come down real smooth. Bring both feet back into your place. Come down to your chaturanga. Raise yourself, lift up. Chin tucked in, look up. Weight in the heels of your hands, downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, left foot to the sky. As you put all your weight in your right foot. Left knee to your nose, left leg up. Left knee to your nose, left leg up. Left knee to your nose, left leg up, and inhale as high as you can. Get all that weight in your right foot. Turn your left foot to your hand. From there, right foot at a 15-degree angle. You circle your right arm around. Exhale. Inhale your left hand to the sky. Inhale.
Roll back your shoulders and reach your hand, left hand to the ceiling underneath them. Maybe you can open your feet a little bit more and sink a little bit deeper. From there, bring your left hand forward. I'm still reaching back on my right leg, and then I bring my right hand forward. That was very deliberate, all that. Arms up in the tail. Thinking about your hips and your weight dropping down into your hips, let's bring your hands behind your head, where your elbows are stacking right above your hips. That means you gotta squeeze your blades together to drop your weight down. Bring your arms back up behind your ears. Bring your hand to your heart, you exhale, and from the back, you come down. Take the left leg back, both feet into your length. Pause. Go onto your knees, let's go in a child pose. And stretch out your arms. We're going to do the plank first. You've got your arms on, you're in a deep stretch. Take a breath in. Good, and come back up to all four. Position yourself, we're going back into our plank pose today. We do this in every session for now, just to kind of challenge ourselves and help us to really do some mental work and focusing. This will all help in your flow by mastering this plank. Because it's really the maximize a body alignment you can get in your yoga pose to balance your whole body and use all your muscles. So, let me know when you're starting. Okay. Just kind of get your body in line and brace your body with isometric from the head to feet. And in the statement here that your brain is learning. As you hold this plank, something powerful is happening inside your head. Your brain is releasing B, D, and F. It's like fertilizer for your brain cells. It helps your memory, your focus, and your energy. Every breath is strengthening your body and literally helping your brain grow new connections. You're not just training your abs, you are upgrading your mind. Ten seconds.
Done.
Done. Okay, great. Let's tuck your chin in, put your hand underneath your shoulder with your elbows side to your body. Lift your body up and go back into a child pose. Stretch it out. You're looking at your thumbs, your chin to the floor. You inhale. Let's come back up into our four, bring your knees together. Go into a deep downward dog. Bring your feet together. Take your right foot to the sky. Bring your right foot to your hand, right leg stretch. Your heels are in, your toes are in, your heels are out. You lean back into the heels of your feet. You zip up into your core, you wiggle your legs. You hold. Keep leaning back into the heels of your feet. Hold your body down. And if your knees are bent and you cannot straighten out your legs, and you use your block. And now that the weight is in the heels of your feet, you put your hand on your hip, you come on up, you stand up. You're standing up and your arms up to the ceiling, extending to the sky. When you came up like a flat back. So you're always digging your heels down. Good, arms up, legs apart, squeezing it up. Kind of bring your kneecaps up In order to engage into your pelvic floor, when your legs are apart like this, you have to use extra muscles to realign and engage your muscles to stay upright. Turn your toes out, your heel down. Bring your arms around to your hips, bend your knees, and dump your feet together. Let's finish up in a balancing pose, just like we did when we started. The face in the wall, the right hand is stretched out and is touching the wall. You have your left arm behind your back. Just kind of rock on your feet a little bit, making sure all four corners of